What's up, y'all? So check this out, right? The other day I'm talking to my boy, right? And I'm like, yeah, I need to pick up this overtime. I've been working so many days back to back to back. And he was like, man, I don't see how you do it. He was like, I need my weekends, I need my break. And I was like, what I need a break for, bro? He was like, man, you work a lot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, I'm trying to get somewhere. Like, I'm trying to get out this rat race. And he was like, what you talking about? And I was like, bro, I invest my money into the stock market, right? So to accelerate my growth in the stock market, I need more money. So this is why I just keep working. And he really did not understand where I was coming from. So I figured I'd just make this video real quick just to let y'all know about the stock market, right? You got to think about it. So first and foremost, you got to think about like how does money operate? How does money circulate? So just think about it for a second, right? So you work at a job, right? Your job pays you. When your job pays you, what do you do with that money? You spend it, right? If you're not saving it, you spend it. When you save it, first and foremost, when you save your money, you just sit on a pot of money that's just sitting there, and the inflation rises every year. As inflation rises, the worth of your money decreases. You can buy, like say you stacked up 10 grand, right? So your 10 grand sitting there, but every year that 10 grand you can buy lesser and lesser with that 10 grand as the years pass. But anyway, so when you make this money, you either save it or you spend it, right? So when you spend it, what do you spend it on? You got to pay bills. First and foremost, everybody got bills. You got to pay bills. Then everybody got to eat. So you spend money on food. You spend money on clothes, shoes, and then like anything else extra that you can think as far as like just spending money, right? So the way that you get out the rat race when it comes to stock market investing is you take your money, you invest it into these companies. Like I said, everybody spends money, right? So you're spending money with all these random companies. Every company is not publicly listed on the stock market, but the ones that are listed on the stock market, if you invest your money into these companies, instead of sitting to the side in some savings account that's not growing your money, if you invest it into these companies on the stock market, these companies will kick you back a return. So if you just do that consistently, this return increases over time. It just continually increases. So just think about it for a second. The money that you make at your job, you're limited to the amount of hours that you can work at your job, because as human beings, we need sleep. So you can't just keep going, keep going, keep going. When you invest your money into the stock market, these companies never stop making money. These companies never stop operating. Therefore, your money is continuously working while you sleep, while you continuously do whatever it is that you do. So it's like you invest your money into these companies kick you back a return. If you're consistent with it, over time, your return increases, right? Eventually, it's going to increase higher than the money that you make at your job that you physically have to work for. So just the logic of stock market investing, you want to build up that return to a point to where it's paying all of your bills. At that point, you're technically financially free. If the money that you have coming in passively without you doing any amount of work surpasses the amount of money that you spend every month as far as bills, by definition, you're financially free. This is what I mean when I say I'm trying to get out of this rat race.